Hi friends, welcome to Happily Embedded. So come let's learn and explore the world of embedded system. Hi friends, today we are going to learn Diagnostic Communication Manager. From my previous video, we have already learned the AutoSAR diagnostic stack details. I will provide its link in the description box. The DCM is a basic software module in the communication service layer used for diagnostic services. The major functionalities are diagnostic data flow handling, security and session state handling, and validating the diagnostic request. So let's check the diagnostics in OSI layer. The physical and data link layer will be CAN protocol in the case of CAN node. So the physical layer and data link layer will be come in the bus driver and bus interface module of the diagnostic stack. The next one is network layer and TP layer or transport layer. The protocol is TP protocol, that is transport protocol, ISO 15765 to ISO TP. So this functionality is achieved by the PDUR and the CAN TP module. And the presentation layer is not needed in the case of diagnostic stack. The session and application layer will be the UDS protocol. It is UDS over CAN in the case of CAN node. And the application protocol is UDS protocol. In the case of Ethernet, it will be diagnostic over IP, that is UDS over IP. And this functionality is handled by the DCM module. That session and application layer protocol comes in the DCM module of diagnostic stack. DCM has three submodules to achieve these DCM functionalities. The first one is DSL, that is diagnostic session layer, which will handle the diagnostic data flow and manages the security and session states. The next one is DSD, that is diagnostic service dispatcher, which is used to validate the request, and the other functionality is to receive the diagnostic request from DSL and then forward it to DSP, and it also transmit the diagnostic response to the DSL when it is triggered by the DSP. The last one is DSP, that is diagnostic service processing module. As the name suggests, the DSP is used to process the diagnostic request. So the module will be collecting the data from the required data from the other modules, from basic software modules, or from the SWs, that software components, the application components, and it assembles the data and prepare the diagnostic response, and it will give to the DSD module. Before checking the DCM submodule interaction, we can check the interfaces and dependency of DCM to other BSW modules and SWCs. So the interfacing or dependency modules of DCM are DEM, PDUR, Communication Manager, then Application Components, Software Components, and RTE, and BSWM. The DEM provides information related to fault memory. So DCM can respond to tester requirement by reading the fault memory of DEM. Then PDUR is used to transmit and receive diagnostic data. And the COMM, the Communication Manager, provides functions such that DCM module can indicate the state active and inactive for diagnostic communication. It also handles full, silent and no communication. And it also enable and disable diagnostic communication by COMM module. It is Communication Manager module. The next one is Software Components and RTA. So when the tester requests some data through diagnostic request, we collect the required data from the application components which is required for the tester. The last one is BSWM. The DCM performs more requests to BSWM based on received diagnostic requests from the tester. So these are the dependent modules of DCM. Let's check the submodule functionalities and its interactions. Session handling and the application layer timing handling all are handled by the diagnostic session layer submodule. It also interacts with PDU router, diagnostic service dispatcher, software component, diagnostic service processing module, and communication manager module. The communication manager module will guarantee the communication manager requirements. Where PDUR will provide the data of incoming diagnostic request, and the DSL module will send the diagnostic response through this PDUR module. And the DSL module interact with the submodules diagnostic service dispatcher and diagnostic service processor also. The DSL module informs about the incoming request to the diagnostic service dispatcher. Also, the DSD will provide the diagnostic response to diagnostic session layer, which comes from the diagnostic service processing module. The diagnostic service layer module also provides access to the security and session state to DSP module. Now we can check the DSD module, diagnostic service dispatcher module. Already we have seen that the DCM has a functionality that is to validate the incoming diagnostic request. So this functionality is achieved by the DSD, diagnostic service dispatcher module. So this module is used to validate the incoming diagnostic request, which will check the service ID, diagnostic session, security and access levels. So these all details will be checked by the diagnostic service dispatcher. It verifies all these information. If it is not okay or is not valid, then it will reject the diagnostic request, because the request is invalid. So the diagnostic service dispatcher will reject this request. Also, this module will transmit the positive response message and negative response message based on validating these incoming request. It will assemble the positive and negative response. It also delegate processing of requests to diagnostic service processing module or external modules outside DCM. It also gives the response from diagnostic service processing to diagnostic session layer module. The last one is DSP, diagnostic service processing module. We can check this module also. Okay. The diagnostic service processing module will analyze the received request, and it also performs some checks on the received request, that is format and the addressed subfunction. These all details will be checked by the diagnostic service processing module. So this will check the format and check the addressed subfunction. So if the subfunction is not supported, then it will send the negative response code corresponding to that. Also, it acquire data from diagnostic event manager and software components and assemble the response corresponding to the diagnostic request. So these are the functionalities and the interaction between the DCM submodules. So I think you have all got an idea of diagnostic communication manager and its submodule and the interactions between the submodules and the interaction with other modules which is outside DCM. So thank you for watching the video. So please like my video and provide your comments and suggestions in the comment box. So once again, thank you all. Thank you.